Here we are again. Y'all ready to hear some more realities of the heretical Presbyterian Church of America? Now, I'm not talking about the Orthodox Presbyterian Church here. I'm talking about the PCUSA and the Presbyterian Church of America, PCA. PCA and PCUSA. The last video I did about the falling away of the Presbyterian Church, I mentioned that I have a feeling that we are accelerating to a point where some pastors are going to speak up and be made an example of. But some certain events in the country need to pop off first. But this one takes the cake here. This one I read this morning. This is a very current article because I've talked back and forth to the pastor on Facebook. This pastor I'm going to tell you about's jobless tonight. And y'all are free to go to my Facebook page if you're interested. I don't put my personal life on there and stuff. I plant seeds on Facebook. I put up articles and I post biblical responses in length to certain articles. And you just type in my name. It's open to the public. You don't have to have a Facebook account, I don't believe. And my Twitter account's the same way. I comment and debate with people on there as well. I'm actually more active on YouTube than I am those other two. Because you don't know who's who on there. There's no transparency. You can be talking to somebody named Billy Dudley, and it's a woman. You know, there's nobody shows their picture. You don't know who's who. You don't know who's real. Who are you talking to nowadays? But there's coming a time when certain pastors are going to stand up and make a stand for Christ and speak out about this perversion, this homosexuality, this delusional, lawless, make your own way lifestyle. It's going to come to a head. And it may start to after this set of events that happened here for this pastor. This is an article by Jeffrey Grider. And I'll post a link to this article so you can read it in length in the description. It'll probably make more sense to you when you read the article for yourself and see the marquee that he put out in front of his church. But the title of the article is Presbyterian Pastor Justin Hoke, who posted Bruce Jenner is still a man, fired after LGBTQ activists demanded his ouster from the pulpit. And I say the heretical Presbyterian Church because it's not what this pastor said. No, sir. It's what the elders in the congregation voted on. They don't want a raw pastor that's going to say it like it is and call sin, sin. They want the social, liberal gospel. That's what they want. So let's get going here in this article. LGBT activists swarmed the church last Sunday, claiming the Bruce Jenner sign was hateful. And again, the sign said, Bruce Jenner is still a man. Homosexuality is still sin. The culture may change, but the Bible does not. That's what the marquee said out in front of the church. Like I said, I'll post a link to the article in the description. It appears that angry LGBTQ activists in a small California community have successfully had Presbyterian pastor ousted for speaking the truth about homosexuality, transgenderism, and Bruce Jenner. Facts are facts, people. They don't change. Bruce Jenner may legally have changed his name to Caitlyn, but underneath the expensive dresses and breast implants, he is still a he. You can't beat biology. No, sir. It is still the reigning champion after 6,000 some years of human history. And I believe that number's accurate. And the fact that the LGBTQ activists could get a Bible-believing pastor fired and removed from his pulpit from preaching the truth, something you don't see much of, especially in a Presbyterian church, is a sign of the spiritual climate that lies ahead of us. As we posted just 2 days ago, once mainline denominations like the Presbyterian Church are aligning themselves with the homosexual LGBTQ and against the clear teachings of the Bible, while lukewarm Christians, the LGBTQ mafia, is out for blood and they mean business. Now pray for Pastor Hoke that the Lord will lead him and guide him to a new church where the truth is welcome, and as soon as possible, please feel free to let the staff of Trinity Presbyterian know how you feel about his firing. He got fired for it, so I'm going to read you the pastor's remarks on his Facebook page. This was posted yesterday, I believe. As of today, I am no longer the pastor of Trinity Bible Presbyterian Church. After much prayer and counsel, I have decided that it is best to briefly communicate what has taken place. I was informed by our other elder that he felt he could no longer follow my lead as pastor of Trinity Presbyterian Church. I was informed that essentially all but one couple, all of them, ousted him, but one couple in membership would leave the church if I continued as a pastor. Our other elder and the couple felt that those who left would likely return when I leave. Our other elder was agreeable to stay and assume the pastoral responsibilities. Our other elder was agreeable to stay, to fill the pulpit, and assume the pastoral responsibilities. Boy, he's going to really feed the sheep, aren't they? He's not going to call sin, sin. He's not going to let these young ones sitting in the pews hear what sin is. And what Bruce Jenner in altering the chemistry of the body is. Therefore, it was determined that it would be in the best interest of the local body for us at Trinity Presbyterian to part ways. Apparently, the public outrage was enough to cause discontent within the local congregation, which appears to value the opinion of men more than the Word of God. It's loading. I don't know if it's loading. This is from the Pulpit and Pen website. I'd like to finish reading this. I know this is unprofessional, but this is haphazardly thrown together. Apparently, the public outrage was enough to cause discontent within the local congregation, which appears to value the opinion of men more than the Word of God. I already read that. And this is the publisher's commentary on this scenario, this situation. If you're a pastor, hang on to that pulpit if you can. If possible, make them fire you, that blood might be upon their own head. And if you're a church member, and you see this happening, then you stand behind that man of God and tell his critics that if they want to fire him for speaking the truth, they have to go through you first. And there's numerous comments on here. Just wanted to bring this to your attention again. I did a video many months ago on the Southern Baptist Convention and the adultery, and I'm not going to get into that, but I can't be a hypocrite. I've got to get on my own denomination here. But I'm not PCA or PCUSA, I'm OPC, which calls this what it is. I'm just a little flustered. I'm going to get back into Galatians after I finish this video. And I'll have one uploaded tonight or in the morning for you. But look, a pastor is encouraged to be fired, to be eliminated from the pulpit for telling the truth. Bruce Jenner altered his body that God made. And the marquee, one time before I let you go, said Bruce Jenner is still a man. Homosexuality is still sin. The culture may change, but the Bible does not. And the man was pushed by the gay community to have the elders, out of embarrassment of that, to be fired. If you're a pastor listening to this, are you going to take a stand? Or are you going to sell out to the social gospel? Till next time.